Hi guys, hello and welcome to another programming tutorial. Today we will learn about what is a variable and what is a constant. A variable and constants, they're both memory locations. These act like containers in which you can put values. And why in the world do you want to put values in the variables and constants? Because these are the variable values or constant values that you will need later on in the program. For example, if I am to calculate the weight, which is based on the formula of mass times gravity, I need a variable weight to hold the weight at the end of the process, and I need a variable mass to hold the mass, which will be coming from user, and I need a constant gravity if I'm calculating this on Earth, which will have a different gravitational force than if I were to calculate this on Moon or any other surface. But if the surface is constant, the gravity will be constant. So what is a variable or a constant? A variable or a constant is a container in the computer's memory. Computer knows this container by a certain memory address, but we programmers or developers, we know this memory location by a name. For example, if I were to store somebody's age, the variable's name to me will be age. However, to the underlying computer, it could be whatever memory location it wants to give. Similarly, if I want to store a student ID number, for me, the variable's name will be ID number, but behind the scene, it could be whatever memory location the computer wants to give it. So let's assume that a variable is a memory location which we know by name and computer knows by some kind of a memory number, and it is a container to store a value. So what is the difference between a variable and a constant? Variable can vary in its value during the course of execution, where a constant, once you give it the value, its value will be the same throughout the running or the execution of the program. So if you were to relate this to the real life, a constant would be more or less like this packaged container which is sealed, and the value packed in it cannot be changed as long as it is sealed, right? And that's exactly how a constant behaves. It is a packed container. On the other hand, a variable could be empty at the beginning of the program if you do not give it any kind of a value, or it is given a default value, but during the course of the execution of the program, the value can change. For example, now I start putting some value in my variable. So now my variable has a value. The value is now changing. The value is changing again. And again, and again. So during the course of the execution of the program, I could be varying the value of my variable. So that's exactly how a variable behaves. Let me know in the comment section below if you are now clear about what is a variable and what is a constant. Now, variable is used in places where you want the value to be altered during the course of execution of the program. For example, if you're taking an input from the user, let's say you want to calculate something, and that input will vary during the course of execution. For example, you will take that same input again. For example, you're asking user, would you like to continue? And the user says yes, and the yes needs to go in a variable. And then you will ask the user again, would you like to continue? Yes. Similarly, when you're playing a game and your score is constantly going up, or the power or the energy level of your character is going down, or a character energizes itself and the value goes up, all of these are variables. I hope this makes sense to you. Let me know in the comment section below, and we will continue with more such videos to help you understand what is programming. Till next time, take care, guys. Bye-bye.